Hey, Mind Bites family. Before we dive in, let me paint you a picture. It's 2 a.m., you're lying in bed staring at the ceiling after another epic fight with your partner about, wait for it, the dishwasher. Again. If you're tired of the same relationship drama on repeat, stick around. Today, I'm sharing 7 game-changing rules that'll transform your connections from meh to absolutely amazing. And trust me, these aren't your typical, just communicate better cliches.
Rule number 1. Embrace authentic vulnerability. Now, I know what you're thinking. Great, another person telling me to open up. But hear me out. Vulnerability isn't about oversharing your entire life story on the first date. That's just trauma dumping with extra steps. Real vulnerability is saying, I'm scared, instead of, I'm fine, when you're clearly not fine. It's admitting you don't know everything, that you mess up sometimes, and yes, that you still cry during Pixar movies. I mean, have you seen the first 10 minutes of Up? That's not weakness, that's being human. Here's the magic. When you're genuinely vulnerable, you give others permission to be real too. It's like emotional dominoes, but in the best way possible. You stop playing the exhausting game of who can pretend to have their life together the most. Rule 2. Master active listening, and no, that's not just waiting for your turn to talk. You know that friend who asks, "How was your day?" then immediately starts scrolling Instagram while you're mid-sentence? Yeah, don't be that person. Active listening means you're fully present. You're catching the words and the feelings behind them. It's like being a detective, but for emotions. Here's a pro tip. Try the mirror technique. Repeat back what you heard. So what I'm hearing is you felt overlooked when I made plans without asking you first. It sounds simple, but it's relationship gold. And please, for the love of all that's holy, put the phone down. Your Instagram feed will survive without you for 10 minutes. Your relationship might not survive another conversation with your face buried in your phone. Rule 3. Prioritize connection over being right. This one's tough because, let's be honest, being right feels amazing. But here's the thing, you can win every argument and still lose the relationship. Congratulations, you've successfully proven that your partner loaded the dishwasher. Wrong. You're right, you're also sleeping on the couch. Instead of asking, how can I win this? Ask, how can we solve this together? It's the difference between being teammates and being opponents. Try this. Before you respond in an argument, take a breath and ask yourself, will this bring us closer or push us apart? If the answer is, push us apart, maybe reconsider your approach. And here's a wild idea, sometimes you can just say, you know what? This isn't worth fighting about. Revolutionary, I know. Rule 4. Cultivate mutual respect and appreciation. This isn't about grand romantic gestures, though those are nice too. It's about noticing the small stuff. Thanks for making coffee this morning. I appreciate that you always remember to feed the cat. You looked really cute when you were concentrating on that puzzle. Yes, even when they're doing that thing where they leave exactly 1 sip of milk in the carton. Instead of passive-aggressive note leaving, try, hey, I noticed we're low on milk, with actual human words. Respect means honoring their boundaries, even when you don't understand them. Maybe they need alone time after work, or they're not a morning person, or they have strong feelings about pineapple on pizza. Some boundaries we may never understand, but we can still respect them. Rule 5. Create shared experiences. And no, binge-watching Netflix together doesn't count, though I'm not judging, I've been there. I'm talking about actually doing things together. Cook a disaster of a meal, take a dance class where you both look ridiculous, go on a hike and get completely lost. The point isn't perfection, it's connection. Some of my best relationship memories involve complete failures. Like the time we tried to build IKEA furniture together and ended up with what I can only describe as abstract art with screws. Try new things together. Be beginners together. There's something beautiful about being equally terrible at something new. It levels the playing field and creates inside jokes that'll last for years. Make time for adventure, even if your adventure is trying a new coffee shop or taking a different route to work. Novelty bonds people together. Rule 6. Master the art of forgiveness. And before you roll your eyes, I'm not talking about becoming a doormat. Forgiveness isn't saying, what you did was okay. It's saying, I'm not going to let this poison our relationship anymore. We all mess up. We say things we don't mean, we forget important dates, and we accidentally eat the last slice of pizza that was clearly labeled with someone else's name. The question is, are you going to hold on to that grudge until it grows into relationship cancer? Here's the secret. Forgiveness is selfish in the best way. You're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. Carrying grudges is like carrying a backpack full of rocks. Eventually, you're the one who gets tired. That doesn't mean you forget or accept bad behavior. It means you address it, learn from it, and move forward together. Rule 7. Practice mindful self-care. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you definitely can't love someone else properly if you're running on fumes and spite. Self-care isn't just bubble baths and face masks, though those are great too. It's setting boundaries, getting enough sleep, eating actual food instead of surviving on coffee and anxiety, and doing things that recharge your soul. Maybe it's going for a walk without your phone, reading a book, or having that hobby your partner doesn't understand but makes you happy. Yes, even if it's collecting vintage spoons or whatever weird thing brings you joy. When you take care of yourself, you show up better in your relationships. You're more patient, more present, and less likely to snap at someone for breathing too loudly. So there you have it, 7 rules that'll transform your relationships from drama-filled disasters to connection masterpieces. Here's your challenge. Pick one rule and try it this week. Just one. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to become a relationship guru overnight. Drop a comment and let me know which rule resonated with you most, or share a funny relationship disaster story. We've all got them, and laughter is the best medicine. Remember, building amazing relationships isn't about perfection, it's about intention, effort, and being willing to grow together. And maybe occasionally admitting when you're wrong about the dishwasher thing. If this video helped you, smash that like button, subscribe for more Mind Bites wisdom, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest brain food. Until next time, keep growing those beautiful minds.